Yes, hello. Welcome again to Module 2 of the Videography course. And I'm going to be um, talking about the videography equipment. Yes, remember in the first module, I did introduction to videography. Yes, so in this one, I am going to be walking you through videography equipment. Let's get right straight into it. This model consists of the following content: introduction to equipment, major categories of equipment, cameras, lenses, audio equipment, lighting equipment, accessories, choosing equipment as a beginner, and maintenance tips. All right, introduction. So for equipment is the backbone of video production, and I will just say that in summary, the quality of your video production heavily depends on how well you understand your gears, your equipment, from cameras and lenses to lighting and audio gear rather. Every tool plays a vital role in achieving professional results. It's not just about knowing what to use, but how to use it effectively. And that's why I always tell people that skill is greater than expensive tools. You get beginners can start simple, and everything you want to get depends on what you know. So you can have tools that are expensive, but if you do not have the right skill, you will not still be able to achieve something great, because knowing your tools helps you build confidence. Yeah, so all of this, like I said earlier, it empowers you to work with confidence on any sets. So all right, I'll get to the conclusion later at the end of the class. Major categories of equipment: you have cameras. They help you to capture visuals. Lenses shapes image look and style. And you have the audio equipment that helps with the clarity of sound. I mean, you can have like a lapel mic or a pin mic, a boom mic. You see that on all of this red carpet interviews, or a proper studio mic, and all of that, condenser mic and all of that, depending on what you're trying to achieve. Lighting equipment, it helps you with the visibility and the mood, the ambience, the softbox and all of that, depending on what effects you want to create. Then you also have the accessories, and it helps you with the stability, storage, and efficiency. Yes, so these are basically the major categories of equipment for videography. Moving on, let's talk about cameras for about a minute. Well, you can actually have smartphones too, especially if you use maybe an iPhone or a Samsung and maybe some other great phones, just to mention a few. They are really accessible. They are great for beginners, limited in low light, and you can, in fact, a lot of persons currently now use their phones for video contents. I mean, a number of videos that you see now are actually shot. There are people that actually call themselves mobile videographers. I talked about that too, I think, when I was talking about videos for different platforms, such as TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and all of that. Instagram, yeah. So you can actually use your phone. Okay, so talking about, you have the DSLRs. Those ones are affordable. They are interchangeable lenses, and but the older models are limited for video. Then you have the mirrorless cameras, very beautiful ones, modern standard, greater autofocus, low light and lightweight. And the best uses vary, depends on what you're trying to achieve. All right, some of them can just be used for events, some of them are for YouTube videos, some of these cameras are for music videos, some of them are to shoot documentaries. Yeah, and of course we can also regard to the drone too. So lenses are also in various types. You have the prime lenses, the fixed focal length. It's sharp and great in low light. Then you have the zoom lenses. That's flexible for events, quick framing. You have the wide angle lenses, good for real estate, church auditoriums and landscapes. Then you have the telephoto lenses, beautiful for concerts, large weddings and distant subjects. So for the audio equipment, I think I already mentioned a little about it, but you have the on-camera mics, which is just a simple upgrade from the inbuilt sound. Some people use the original camera sound, but then you would not be able to filter noises and all of the background noise and all of that. So you have the lavalier mics, which is best for interviews, sermons, and talking head content. Then you have the shotgun mics. It helps you to isolate target sound, and it's great for outdoors. Then you have the recorders, which is good for high quality audio backups. So for the lighting equipment, I mentioned softbox 2 earlier. You have the LED panels, strong direct lights, and indoor setups. When you have the soft boxes, they are soft, flattering lights, used for interviews and corporate videos. Well, I think some people also use it for some studio photos and the likes. That's if they are shooting a video and photo at the same time too, like for cinematographers. That's what I mean. Then you have the ring lights. People use this for all this makeup artists, glams, tutorials, social content, and or just trying to put a video online there. All right, so what are the accessories that we also use with in videography or a video camera? So you have the tripods if you want to get stable video, so that you don't have to like move around and all of that. So you use a tripod, it helps you with stability for interviews and steady shots. Then you also have gimbals, smooth cinematic movement. You see that in a lot of music videos and maybe concerts and all of that. Of course, you have a memory card, so that it helps you to store your videos. You can always remove it and put it on your computer or a memory card reader and all of that. You also do not want your camera to be slow in processing and all of that, so you need that storage device, which is a memory card. Then we have the extra batteries. Of course, as someone who is into videography, you don't want to be shooting and then you're out of battery and you don't have, so you have extra batteries. You must always have that extra batteries, and not just the batteries, even the chargers. Then you have the camera bags too. It helps you to protect equipment. You can also put a belt inside and all of that, depending on where you'd be shooting. Then you have the ND filters, and helps to reduce sunlight for outdoor cinematic shot. So as a beginner, if you're going to choose your equipment, you have to start small, and along the line you would upgrade. All right, so you can just get a smartphone and a mic and a tripod and just some small lights. It can even be a ring light. You start with that, or those lights that used to be on camera, just those small floodlights, just very small ones. So you buy based on your niche. What are you doing it for? Is it for events, YouTube, church media, or real estate? Don't waste money on gears that are okay. Maintain your cameras, maintain your videos and all of that. Clean your lenses with microfiber cloth as much as possible. Format your memory cards, but ensure you already have your backup Store your equipment in dry environment. Use padded bags for protection. Avoid long-term storage of batteries at full start. Yes, that can explode and it could damage stuff. Yeah, so mastering your gear takes practice, experimentation, and a willingness to learn. So by understanding the functions, settings, and limitations of your videography equipment, you gain full creative control over your work. With the right tools and the knowledge to use them, you're equipped to capture stunning visuals in any environment. All right, thank you. I'll see you in Module 3.